Hello everyone, today we will continue to look at the content of HCIA Cloud Computing. Previously we introduced some common cloud service providers, HCIE. Next we will get into our main topic, Since our course is about Huawei Cloud, we will mainly explain some content related to Huawei Cloud. So first, let's start with a brief introduction. In essence, our philosophy is that everything is a service. The core competitiveness is actually about how we empower various industries through a series of service concepts and quickly grow into a leading global cloud service provider. Here, let's first take a look at our three main service pillars. First, infrastructure as a service. In this area, we adhere to the concept of a global network. As of now, Huawei has covered 170 countries. We can provide low latency and high reliability networks. This is mainly aimed at our multinational enterprises, allowing them to deploy global operations with one click. For example, a certain car company achieved real-time data synchronization between its European and Chinese factories through Huawei Cloud's global nodes, improving efficiency by more than 50%. The second point is our technology and services. With Huawei Cloud, we have pioneered some new technologies, such as the Ascend AI chips. The development platform, it allows enterprises to train an AI model in 3 days, which is also a cloud service. Although we mentioned AI, who trains the AI? It's our cloud service. Through our cloud service, we train the AI platform. For example, in hospitals, they can use Huawei Cloud's AI-assisted diagnostic systems to reduce the analysis time of CT images from 30 minutes to about 3 minutes by leveraging AI for CT image analysis. The third point is our experience level service. Huawei Cloud has already, in terms of cloud products already, it has been developed for many years. Including our vertical solutions like government cloud and financial cloud, which provide solutions tailored to specific industries, replicating Huawei's own digital transformation experience. For example, a government cloud in a certain province supports the One Network service through Huawei Cloud, which can handle millions of real-name transactions daily. These are our three main service pillars. The core strategy of Huawei Cloud is actually to transform 30 years of ICT technology accumulation into services. Huawei has a history of over 30 years. But Huawei Cloud started only in recent years, officially launching in 2017. Huawei officially released the Huawei Cloud Platform, opening up Huawei's over 30 years of accumulated ICT technology and product solutions to our customers. Through infrastructure and services, technology and services, as well as experience and services, these three aspects realize the concept of service in the instrument world, providing partners, customers, and developers with a stable, reliable, secure, trustworthy, and sustainable cloud service. Our Huawei Cloud microservices currently have over 3 million users worldwide. This is the fundamental concept of Huawei Cloud. In addition to our everything as a service concept, Huawei's service matrix and technological innovation are also constantly evolving and developing. Here we provide comprehensive all-scenario global services. The main content here includes the following, which you can take a look at. There is a lot of content, a lot indeed. Here, let's take a look at them, one by one, starting with computing, application services, software development, the network, storage, container, enterprise, intelligence, safety, video management, cloud meetings, distributed databases, hybrid cloud, and the Internet of Things. These are some of the full scenario services currently covered by our NetEase Cloud. At present, there are over 240 different cloud services online, and here we have only listed a few of the more common ones. Here, of course, in terms of computing, the primary focus is on ECS, the cloud server. However, besides ECS, there are several other different types. We are not saying that computing only has one service or that networking only has one service, as that would be too limited. In fact, the content we cover here is very extensive, indeed very extensive. The content is indeed quite extensive, right? If we were to cover everything, we couldn't possibly introduce all 240 types one by one. Here, we will mainly introduce a few typical services to everyone. First, we focus on computing, which is actually the most used service across all cloud platforms. Why is that? Because here, the type of computing essentially means our cloud-based content, primarily focused on our cloud servers. The first one is ECS, which we generally call Elastic Cloud Server. It essentially serves as the enterprise's internal server or virtual machine. Enterprises can treat it as such and flexibly choose the configuration of computing resources based on their business needs. This mainly includes 4 points. When choosing, you can focus on these 4 points. First is the CPU. Second is the memory. Third is the hard disk. And fourth is the network. These are the main 4 components. As for the charges, they mainly revolve around these 4 points. Other charges are relatively minor. The main cost is focused on these 4 points, so you can choose based on your actual needs. For example, let's say, for instance, we have this. Like many e-commerce companies that are currently using this, during daily operations, our business volume tends to be relatively stable, and we might only need a medium configuration ECS to meet the normal operation of our website. However, when encountering some situations like this, during some holidays, some major holidays, or some vacations, during these periods, the number of shoppers will increase more and more, which can lead to what? It can lead to your website possibly crashing due to excessive traffic. At this time, what can you do? We can preemptively scale up, expand our server capacity, right? After the peak period is over, you can scale down again. You can scale up or down at any time without any issues. This is our second type of ECS cloud server, BMS. This one might be less familiar to everyone. We call it a bare metal server. This type of server is chosen by users who have high demands for performance or physical resource usage. This type is generally for computing. Segments with higher performance requirements, such as certain scientific research computing projects or core business operations of financial institutions that are extremely sensitive to data security, can all use this BMS bare metal server. Its overall security, including its computing power, is stronger than that of ordinary Elastic user equipment. The last one. This is very important, and is not just in the computing area, actually. It can be applied to all the businesses listed below. That is our ACE autoscaling service. The autoscaling service is our this. Let me give a simple example. Take the issue of ECS expansion and contraction we just mentioned, for instance. If I foresee, or sense, that the traffic is about to increase, I can expand first, right? Then, after the traffic decreases, I can contract again. Can humans really predict things very clearly? That's not always the case. So, in such situations, if you realize it too late, and the traffic has already increased, and you haven't expanded in time, it could impact your business to some extent. However, autoscaling is different. Autoscaling will automatically monitor all our business activities. Here, Tencent considers this service to be free of charge. This free service monitors what? It monitors all other aspects. It can monitor all other such things. The resources being used, when the load becomes too high, for example, with an ECS server, it will automatically scale up when the load is too high and scale down when it decreases, without requiring manual intervention from us. Moreover, it does not incur any additional costs. This is one of our features. Elastic scaling. Services are very useful within computing resources. The following resources are included. Remember, if you're interested, you can look into it further on your own. If you want to learn Washington technology or access the Washington Question Bank, feel free to message me privately or leave a comment below the video to join the discussion. Alright, today we